Hello students, we welcome you all to your own YouTube channel Easy Science for All. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about switch. A switch is a device used for making and breaking connection in an electric circuit. In other words, we can say that a switch is used to switch on or switch off the supply of electric current in an electric circuit. Now, if you ask me, is this switch known by some other name as well? My answer would be yes. It is also known as plug key. If you are wondering how it looks like, then please have a look at it. This is how it looks like. Here you can see two switches, this one and this one, which have been manufactured in different manner, but the function of both the switches is same. There are two states of a switch. This first one is known as the open state, you can see over here, or the off state. Whereas this second one has the closed state or the on state. This part of the switch is known as key. We call it key. When we insert this key inside the plug, this plug becomes a closed plug key or a closed switch. An open plug key or open switch can be represented by any of these two symbols, symbol number 1 or symbol number 2. Likewise, a closed plug key or a closed switch can be represented by either this symbol or this symbol in blue. This third switch is also an open plug key or a open switch, and it can also be represented by the same symbols that we used for the first plug key. Let us now see how these switches are used in a circuit, or in other words we can say how these are connected in a circuit. Here I have taken two cases. Let us call it case number 1 and the second one as case number 2. In case number 1, a bulb has been connected with an open switch or a open plug key and with a battery. Now in this case, since the key has been removed from the plug, you can see over here the key is lying outside, so no current is flowing in this circuit, and as a result the bulb is not glowing. Such a circuit is known as open circuit, as no current is flowing in this case. Now if we consider the second case, you can see that we have plugged in the key into the plug, and as a result now the circuit is complete and the current is flowing from the positive terminal towards the negative terminal of the battery, and as a result the bulb is glowing. So this is a closed circuit. Such a circuit is known as closed circuit, and here you can compare both the situations and you can see how the plug key is controlling or how it is being used to switch on or switch off the supply of current in an electric circuit. In both the cases, the connecting wires are connected with the two ends of the plug key, this one and this one. But the only difference is that in the second case the key has been plugged in and the circuit is complete, whereas in the first case the key has been taken out and the circuit is incomplete, or in other words it is a open circuit. As I told you in the previous slide, when the switch is closed, that is the switch is in on state, the circuit is complete and the current flows through the circuit like this and the bulb starts glowing. Now I have made a diagram using symbols, so you can see that I have used the symbol for bulb, for the cell, for a closed plug key. Here it is how a closed plug key symbol is used in a circuit. You can see the parenthesis and a dot inside it, so this represents a closed plug key, and this is the alternative symbol that I have used. for the switch. This is the alternative switch. So this alternative switch or this alternative symbol also represents a closed switch. So this connection, this one, can be represented by any of these two schematic diagram, this one, or you can represent it through this one as well. Now there is one more point to be noted. If you compare this circuit diagram with this one, you will find that I have used this kind of plug key in the first circuit, whereas I have used this kind of plug key in the second circuit. Now both are switches and both are used to switch on or switch off the supply of current. When I'll be pressing this point, so it will be getting connected to this point, and as a result what will happen, this open circuit will become a closed circuit. That is, all the points will be in contact with each other, and as a result the current will start flowing in the circuit and the bulb will start glowing. But as soon as I release this switch in the upward direction, again the current will stop flowing in the circuit and the bulb will stop glowing. This circuit number 2 can also be represented by any of these schematic diagram. This is 1 and this is 2. I can use any of these schematic diagram to represent this electric circuit number 2. In this slide you can see that the key has been taken off. So when the switch is in open, that is off state, the circuit breaks and the current does not flow through the circuit. So because of this reason, the bulb given in this diagram, it is not glowing. Now this one is a schematic diagram representing this actual figure. You can see over here that no dot has been mentioned inside this parenthesis, so it represents an open circuit. Let us now see what are the different positions in an electric circuit wherein we can connect a plug key. So here you can see different circuits, and you can see that if we consider this as the first circuit, so you can see that the plug key has been connected over here. In this second diagram it has been connected over here, and in the third diagram it has been connected over here, and this is the fourth diagram. So you can see over here I have used 3 plug keys. Out of these 3 plug keys, 1, 2 and 3, 2 are closed whereas 1 is open. So the current is flowing something like this. Current is flowing through this, and as a result this bulb is glowing. But this bulb number 2, it is not glowing. Why? Because the plug key is open in this case, so no current is flowing through this part of the circuit. And this is how you can connect the plug key in different parts of the circuit as per your requirement. So that's it for now. If you have any queries regarding this lecture, you can comment to us. Until then, goodbye and thank you.